Perfect. All right. Welcome to Mindset Monday. Yeah, even Stephanie said I was in the wrong link, but I knew it wasn't right. I know, Stephanie, because you're on every week. So if you're just joining us, we apologize. We accidentally had the leadership link posted on our Mindset Monday page, but just for future reference, the link that you are on right now that ends in 1-4, save it to your notes. It's always going to be this link every Monday. So if for some reason a bad link gets posted, it's always this same link. So welcome. We are so excited about the incentive trip and talking about the incentive trip. I know that I am super pumped. I think it's really cool that the way that they're doing it this year. If you haven't looked at it, we're going to go over it tonight. We're also going to, let me change this to speaker view. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay. All right. So have who all, just so you raise your hand, who all has looked at the actual points and all that? I'm going to look at gallery and see. Um, okay. A lot of you. Nice. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this year they're doing something completely different, which I think is really cool. They're doing stars instead of points. It's very simplified. Look at all you guys already have your plan mapped out. That's phenomenal. That's awesome. So this year it's going to look, it's just, to me, it's way more simple. There's not 20 million different ways. They're just do X, Y, Z and you earn a trip. And before we get into what it is, I was talking to James. I don't know if James is on tonight. But he had messaged me the other day and he was like, I mean, so I can get like 15 friends to sign up and put in $250 order, or I guess just get active order. And I said, yeah. And he was like, oh, I've got at least that many friends that'll help me out. I was like, oh my gosh. He was like, I'm earning this at least for one or two, which I thought was just a different viewpoint to look at it. But I absolutely loved it. I do think that this trip is very attainable. I know I say that every year, but I think for the first time that this trip, it's so simplified, and we'll go through each section, that if you try and you set goals, I really, really think that you can earn it. Now, I do want to share the video of the incentive trip. I tried to do it for my computer and it wouldn't show any images. So I'm going to do this. I am going to spotlight for everyone on me. And then I'm going to see if this even works. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see that okay? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me turn the volume up.
Wait, why aren't
Hang on.
why aren't you playing it on your computer? Because it won't play.
When I push play, it just has a white screen.
Hmm.
Elsie, I sent it to you. See if it does the same for you. I don't know why it's doing it.
It might take a second with my
Okay.
dinosaur computer over here.
Kelsey, you work on it and see if you can get it to play. I texted it to you. Whenever I even saved the video to my computer, and every time I press play, it just white screen. You can hear them talking. So we'll see if Kelsey can get it going, and then I'll screen share. Okay, so the incentive trip. Let's talk about it. If you've never been on this, actually raise your hand if you've been on an incentive trip. So we can see. Let's go over here and look at gallery and just see all the. Raise your hand. You can raise it virtually if you don't. If you're not. Nice, nice. Going through. That's awesome. That's a lot of you. That is really, really awesome. If you've never earned one, they are every single one since I joined, they are incredible. You can never do a Scentsy trip like Scentsy does. You can try, it's not going to work. They spoil you, they do room drops. Everything is just thought out, everything is special. And I cannot believe that they are doing a trip, an Iceland cruise. So I started looking up this trip because I was like, okay, where do they port out of, that kind of thing. And you actually go out of Netherlands. So you fly into Netherlands, and that's where you leave. Now the cool thing is, if you earn different levels of this trip, you can have everything paid for except for your flight, everything paid for plus your flight. You can have everything paid for plus your flight and someone else plus their flight. If you earn for you and your flight, you will literally have everything paid for. It is incredible. And when I looked up this exact cruise that we're going on, it's worth anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 per person without airfare. That's just the cruise part of it, which is pretty expensive for a cruise. So then my husband and I were in the car. We were on a long road trip. we start looking at, like different pictures of different stops of the cruise. And you guys, if you want to get motivated, type in the date of the cruise, the type in Icelandic cruise, June 6th through 13th, 7-day cruise, and you just type in the Icelandic fjords. You'll see all the stops.
I
And
think I got it. I think.
okay, so see,
I have it in case you don't. I have it up and ready.
okay,
I just need to screen share.
let me allow you to screen share. Let's see. Else me to, okay, allow. Okay. I'm gonna spotlight you too. Okay. If you can't, then I'll tag in.
Now if I okay.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
Who have built something extraordinary. How do you celebrate a year of hard work and goal setting?
Jason's head right there.
Of believing in something bigger than yourself.
I have to zoom in a little bit.
Because another vacation isn't enough. Just some random beach isn't enough. What you've earned deserves an experience to remember for the rest of your lives.
Yeah.
Imagine standing somewhere older than history. Somewhere people gathered thousands of years ago. Not because they
No
had
way.
to, but because something about that place mattered.
Imagine
Let's look at it.
standing at the edge of the ocean. Where towering cliffs disappear
Scotland,
into the
Hawaii.
sea, where the wind has been shaping the landscape longer
Hawaii.
than anyone can remember. There are places that remind us
Hawaii.
how wonderfully small we are.
Now imagine a place where the earth is still evolving, where mountains rise straight from the water, where
Okay,
waterfalls
that's right there,
tumble
or
through
that's
valleys,
Iceland.
where steam rises from the ground so that the planet itself is breathing.
Imagine a place where evening never quite becomes night.
Whoa.
Where you look at your watch and the sky
Exactly.
still glows. Time begins to feel different there.
I'm just keeping Jason's head on my video.
There are still places in this world that
Just go through my ears. There's
That's right.
unread, almost outside of time.
places most people only read about, only dream about. Places they'll never experience for themselves.
But Scentsy has always believed that extraordinary effort deserves extraordinary rewards. And this year, we're taking you somewhere unlike anywhere we've ever gone before. Take a look.
That's Hawaii, black baby. No? That's what for.
Apparently your music didn't work.
Yeah, that's weird. God, look how pretty that is, guys. This makes me so excited. Look at those waterfalls.
I'm just glad it's not tropical.
How awesome is that?
Happy birthday to me.
Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me replace that. All right, let's see if we can take Kelsey. Oh, she's back. All right, see if you can stop. There you go. Okay, so that's the video. I'll try to find the YouTube version too, and I'll post it on our Mindset Monday page. But you guys, it is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And so I really hope that all of you guys strive to try to earn it. So I have these little papers that I'm going to also put on Mindset Monday, our Facebook page. They are awesome. It's my favorite tracker. I've seen quite a few of them, and this one's by far my favorite. Plus, it's more of a white background. Some of them are like use a lot of ink. But for example, for this trip, all right, It's a 7-day cruise. That is a long cruise. Plus, you're gonna have to get to the Netherlands, right? For a 7-day cruise for level one, a trip for one, flight not included. It's 15 stars. So if you don't have the sheet, I'll make sure you guys get it. But I'm gonna go over each section real quick, and I'll have Kelsey
Okay,
help
that was
you.
just another part of my Monday.
Oh gosh, what happened? Anything bad? Just Monday.
Uh, Carson's dance stuff. They keep like flipping and flopping her back and forth between levels, and like no one's communicating. And so finally, I kind of had to lay down the law to get it set straight, and it's now set straight.
Love it. Okay, so level one is a trip for one without your flight, 15 stars. Level two is a trip for one plus flight, which is only 2 more stars, 17 stars. Level three is a trip for two plus your flight credit, is 26 stars. And then there'll be a top tier level three, and they get to go to Africa. So let's talk about the different point sections so you're not confused, because I do have the FAQ pulled up, and there are some things that some of you guys may get a little bit excited about as far as that goes. So instead of getting 1 point per PRV you sell, it's just 1 star if you sell 2,500 PRV or more. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, I don't sell 2,000. Well, you guys, anything's possible. Maybe not do it every month if you think that's too much, but you're gonna have to do it a couple months to earn a freaking free cruise to Iceland, right? Get those fundraisers booked. If you've never done a fundraiser, go to Mindset Monday, type in fundraiser in the search, and you'll find at least 2 or 3 YouTube videos on how to do fundraisers. I mean, you can even do fundraisers for like a children's hospital, do a buddy drive, right? Get all your friends and family on board, make a flyer and say, okay, we're going to all do a buddy drive for a children's hospital, give them all buddies. And that's a kind of a nonchalant way to increase your PRV, but also help a bunch of amazing kiddos. So you can do some creative things like that. Look for fundraisers. People are about to go into football and band and all the different things, and that's expensive. So start asking your friends if they want a fundraiser to help buy their kid's instrument for band. So if you can get a couple fundraisers, it's very, very, very easy to do 2,500 PRV in a month. And to earn something like this, you're going to have to push yourself to do things that you normally don't do. So you get 1 star for selling 2,500 or more. Now, if you sell 5,000, you get 2 stars. No.
No.
No. I know Kelsey looked at that because Kelsey sells a lot. All right. So that's pretty plain as day, right, Kelsey? That's pretty easy.
I was so happy about that because to me, it's the first incentive that leveled the playing field.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Like there is all those bulk buyers out there and all those people that say, I'm not bulk buying, I just have fairs and markets. And you're just like, you see the pictures and you're like, whatever, lady.
Yeah. I agree, Patty. Great.
So I'm like, 1 star, lady.
Someone said yeah, 16 or older to be a guest. Perfect. All right, I'm just looking through these. Answer that question. 1 good party a week. Yeah, 500 PRV party a week, you're there. Okay, so now the next section on earning stars is sponsoring and promotions. I am so pumped for this section. Earn 1 star for each personally sponsored frontline who goes active. Now, if you sponsored someone in July and they still haven't gone active yet, but they go active in August or they go active in September, that's a star. If you recruited someone in June that hasn't gone active yet, they go active for the first time during August, and this incentive trip is August 1st to the end of January. You get a star the first time they go active ever.
No, wait.
Yes.
This says must be sponsored and go active for the first time during the qualification period, yes, including July recruits who go active for the first time.
Yes.
So you have to have recruited them July.
I thought it was before that. Okay, I'm getting that and promotions mixed up. Okay, so they have to be July or later for that.
Yes.
And then, okay.
1 star for each personal promotion. So if you promote, you get a star. 1 star for each frontline promotion. So if you have someone that promotes to certified to coach to, I forget what the next one after coach is called.
Certified coach to.
It's another coach. Senior coach, something. But multiple promotions, you get a star for each one. So and that's huge because it used to only go through lead. So personally, I always felt like in an incentive period, I would get someone to lead and then like just kind of dropped the ball because I was working so hard to get the next person to lead because it was based on points and not stars. But now, if you find a couple rock stars while you're doing this and you can get them promoted all the way to mentor, like, do it, because you're getting a star, a star, a star, a star, a star.
And you could literally have one recruit that you recruit this month that goes to certified. I'm doing the old titles, guys. That goes to certified to lead, to star, to even superstar in November. That's 4 points.
Yep.
That's almost a third of the points you need to earn the whole trip. So
Listen, Jacqueline, I have this figured out. Okay, this is what we need to do. Okay, everybody needs to shoot for 3,000 PRV. Hear me out. Okay, 2,500 will get you the star, and then you're going to get 2 qualified parties, and you're going to flip those suckers, and then you're going to get more stars. Okay, this is what we're all going to shoot for. Okay, 3,000 PRV, flip the parties, and you still get the PRV. We're good. We're good.
yeah, I love it, Emily. And someone asked us in the thing, so I want to clarify. Can I earn stars for reinstatements or roll up who go active? No, they must be new. If it's a star for them going active, they must be new, personally enrolled frontline who go active during the qualification period. So if reinstatements, if you get a reinstatement and they go active, you don't get it has to be for reinstatements. They are for the activity points. They have to be newly enrolled consultants. That's on the FAQ.
But they do count for promotions as long as they were never at that title before.
Yes, they do count. This is also kind of cool too. This took me a few times reading it. If my title or if my frontline title changed back to certified for any reason, then I re-promote to lead consultant or above, will I receive stars for that promotion? Yes. Let me read it to you. So re-promotions will count for you or your frontline to count as earning a star.
Okay, what does that mean? Because I read that 6 times and ChatGPT still did not help me understand that.
So if you've, I love you. So re-promotions will count. So if you were a director at one point and you're an SSC, but you re-promote to director, which will be the mentor, you get a star. Now, if you're DQ right now, because it's in the FAQ, if you're a DQ right now, and you re-promote to director, that doesn't count because DQ is not technically part of the compensation plan. That makes sense.
I'm with Laura. How do you get back to certified?
Well, people lose their downline or they don't put in, I mean, I don't know. What are some ways, guys? They come back.
They could have they could have changed to a non-sponsoring consultant at some point too.
So
yeah, things like that don't even cross my mind.
But re-promotion. So if you are a director, I did clarify this with Chuck. If you're a director and you have jumped back to SSC, if you re-promote to director, which will be the new mentor, then you get a star and your upline gets a star. But if you're DQ right now and you promote back to director, that doesn't count because DQ is not technically on the compensation plan. Hope that makes sense. And that's in the FAQ, that one. It says, will reinstatements and roll-ups count towards promotion stars? Yes, just like Patty said a while ago. Reinstatements, you can earn promotion off of them. If I get a reinstatement and she comes back as certified, I help her get to lead, absolutely I get a star for doing that. So reinstatements do count towards promotion. They don't count towards the activity. You only get it a star when consultants go active. If, like Kelsey said, you recruited them July or on, and they didn't go active in July, but they went active in August or September or October. And someone asked that in the chat too. If I recruit 3 people this month, but they don't go active until October, will I still get a star? 100%. You'll get it in October and it'll show up on your tracker. So hope that makes sense. Kelsey, have you seen any other questions on there that, we'll look at the next ones.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you have somebody who reinstates, but they come back as a new consultant, then will that count towards it then?
Yeah.
So all they have to do is pay
That'll
the
even count
$9.
as the first time getting active because they're like a brand new consultant.
Right. So if they pay the $9 to become a new consultant, then that will go towards you getting the star for them being active.
100%.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, which is great. So something you guys need to know too, any of you guys can call support and ask for a list of people who were once underneath you that aren't anymore. So if you've had a team of 10 before or 15, you can call support or do a support ticket and ask them to send you all the people that have canceled underneath you before, and you can reach out to them. And if they've been gone for 2 years or longer, they can come back as a brand new consultant for that $9, kit if they want. Now, I always talk people into going higher because they don't get crap for the $9 kit, but it's also a start to getting them to rejoin underneath you. So if they haven't been around for 2 years or longer, don't have them reinstate. Have them come back as new.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Linda. One of the first things I did was I went to my reports for my downline, and I added the visibility column of lifetime PRV, and I just printed it off according to their titles. So now I can see all my essentials who are needing to be certified and what their lifetime PRV is, how close they are. And then I can go through my certifieds and see who's close to being lead. So, and I'm living off that list.
That is so smart. And you know what I love about this? This is the first time, and Kelsey can may remember, and Delinda, you probably do too. Probably the first time in six, 7, my kids will be making fun of me, 6 or 7 years that you can earn stars or points off of any type of promotion frontline. I mean, when I first joined Scentsy, it was any frontline that promoted, you got points. Anyone in frontline that earned the trip, you got points. And so what did we do?
I honestly don't know that I've ever had an incentive where you got them off anyone. And this will be my 10th big incentive.
Has it been more than 6, 7 then? Has it been that long?
When I came
can
in,
Delinda come back on and repeat how she runs that report? I'm so sorry. I was trying, but
well, you just go to your reports and you go to downline, your team, downlines reports, and I just do my level ones.
So visible columns as well.
And choose a visible column of lifetime PRV to show on that too, and do an export. And then you've got your Excel sheet and you just print it off.
And I can help you too. Yeah. Anyone that has issues with that too, I can do a little screen share if you guys want, just put in the chat if you want me to, but I can do a screen record and show you how to run that exact report if that helps. So just put in the chat if you want me to.
Jack, when I started in 2015, and I know for the first couple of years, however many years, we got points for all of those promotions, all the way up to director, like if we had a downline director and stuff too. So, and then all of a sudden, I can't remember if it was the med cruise or the one after it where they switched.
Yeah, Mediterranean cruise was my first one, and I don't remember ever. I want to say we got them up to star consultant.
Yeah.
And then they dropped him down to lead for the last couple.
Like, yeah, come on, guys, we're just trying to get lead. So this this will hopefully make you look at every single frontline if you guys have a team and see, okay, how can I help this person promote? Reach out, work with them. And I'm pumped that this is for a first time. This is something where you help others and it also helps you as well. But that's how we should be focused all the time. I think that's why I love incentive trips, because it makes me intentionally focus on certain habits. And in the past, when that wasn't there, I may not have reached out to every frontline and be like, okay, let's get you there. Do you want to get there first? If you want to, let's figure out how to get you there. Okay, you're at this title. Do you want to try to promote to star this fall? If so, let me know and I will push you there. And so I think it makes us more intentional, or at least it does me, because I'm very task oriented as far as that goes. Like if I have a goal, like I have to do X, Y, Z, then I need to do all the little things in between to get me that goal. And one of them is reaching out to frontline and downline and helping them. So any other questions before we move on? That's probably the most, let me see. Brittany said 7 newbies to certify is my goal. That's Brittany. You're a freaking rock star. When you put your mind to something, you kill it. I love it. How do you go back to certified? Like someone said, you have to request like a non-leadership role.
If you don't put in an order for 4 months and you lose your downline, you are back to certified.
Yeah. Yep. And green statements are the only ones I've seen go back to certified. That's true. I believe they didn't get their POV. Okay. Just catching up. Um, good job, Lisa. You guys are rocking it. I'm catching up on the chat to make sure there's no questions. Okay. But since he booked the whole ship, or are we part of guest on the ship with other people we can recruit? It's a really big ship. I would be shocked if we had the entire ship. But we will be the majority of the ship, which is really cool. Also,
Smaller ship.
What'd you say?
They're smaller ships. So I keep thinking so many people are going to earn it and they're going to do what happened on the Med Cruise and try to get us off the boat.
That's
what I think, because those are smaller to go through the fjords and the channels and stuff. They're not like monstrous boats.
Hey, I do want to challenge you guys to do something. Go to look at the cruise. Look it up. Icelandic fjord and Scotland, Orkney Islands, 7-day cruise, and then try to pronounce all the stops. I sounded like I was drunk trying to say this, and I was not. I was literally driving in a car, and I was like, and Matt's like, "What are you saying?" I'm like, "Well, that's the third stop," and he's like, "No, no, no." And I was like, Njord. And he's like, "That's not right either." So I challenge you to go look at each stop. I will post it on Mindset and just try to pronounce the names, because I hope that you're as bad as I am. I hope you're better than I am, because I didn't get one right. So I told Matt, I was like, we are going to have to like study how to say, like, I feel like there's a lot of silent letters and stuff in this thing. So, yeah. I hope you do that, because I think you'll get a good giggle out of it. Yeah, see, going to Wertengrunnen flirten. Like, I mean, how do you say that, you know? But yeah, I want you all to try and let me know how it goes. All right, Kelsey, any other thing you think on sponsoring and promotions? You only get activity points or activity star if they're brand new as of July or later, and they go active for the first time August through January. You can get re-promotion points. You can get a star for each frontline that promotes to any title, and any title you promote to, you get a star, a new title. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So there's going to be monthly focus. Do you want to tell them about the monthly focus this month?
Monthly focus. So each month there will be like a little mini challenge, and when you complete it, you'll get a star for it. This month it's to sell 5 whiff boxes. And with that has come a lot of questions, because they can't be whiff boxes that are already in your Scentsy club. So like, I have 8 people in Scentsy club who get a whiff box every month. None of them will count. And they also can't be new Scentsy club whiff boxes. It literally just has to be you selling 5 whiff boxes. Yes, virgin whiff boxes.
I'm dying at the comment.
5 virgin whiff boxes. And then when they love their whiff box, you can put them in club for their next one. But 5. And you get 1 star. Like, that seems so easy to me. I'm like, are they sure this is what they want to do?
Yeah. Once a month. So it'll be posted to the news tab.
Shush, Kelsey. Don't you question them. Shush.
But really, if you do all 5 challenges, that's 5 stars. That's a third of the way to earning for 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Somebody.
Whip boxes will sell out this month. They could, James. They really could.
I think if the product that's in them right now may sell out, but they will continue to make a whiff box.
Yeah. Yes. James is the one I was telling on you, James, whenever you Facebook messaged me and you were like, I surely have this many X amount of friends to sign up and put in an order, get some orders from their friends to earn the trip. He was like, surely I have that many friends that'll support me, which I love your perspective. And oh my goodness, I just saw that Leslie and Daryl are in a hot tub, and I'm so jealous that are you guys going to be in Iceland with us or what? We're gonna make them unmute in their bikinis. Daryl's probably wearing a Speedo.
That's the hope. That's the plan.
Yay! Hey, am my eyes seeing me right? Have you gotten 2 or 3 new recruits in the last couple of days?
What?
Yes.
Have you gotten a couple of recruits in the last few days?
Yes.
I can't hear nothing.
She asked if we've gotten recruits in the last couple of days.
Oh yeah, we got a new one, and
Well, she's not technically new. She signed up as a new consultant, but she was on our team a while back when we earned the Alaskan cruise, and she was one of our top people that helped us earn that.
Wow.
And she's back. So fingers crossed that she kills it again.
Yeah.
Amazing. You guys are so cute. Patty Wonder said, "What is going on, Leslie?" In that.
She don't know.
My legs hurt. I needed the hot tub.
You know what? It's priorities too. You're relaxing and you didn't miss out on mindset. You're in the hot tub listening to mindset. Trying
Yeah.
I love it.
And normally we're in bed right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But here we are.
I love you guys. Oh my gosh. We have
love
to
you.
we have to go to Iceland. Yeah, that would be really cool.
That'd be so fun.
It would be very fun.
We're due. We're due. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. I have gotten a few emails of new recruit or new reinstatement, Leslie and Daryl. I'm like, yes, they're getting it. They're making it happen. Okay, so I'll post these things so that way you guys can do your own tracker. I did make up a few examples so you guys could see. I'm also going to post that. Let me show you what they look like. So whenever they pop up, so it's literally these, you'll see these. I'm going to put all of them on Mindset Monday. So if you're someone that needs help, say, like if you want to do more of a PRV heavy, if you know you can get 2,500 in sales each month, here's a plan for you. If you're like, I can maybe do that a few months, then I've got a different plan for you where you maybe only do it 2 months. And so I'm going to post all these kind of examples to help. If you're still confused, reach out to me, reach out to Kelsey, reach out to your upline. But don't be confused. But just know if you can do the every month, the whatever feature that Scentsy's having you focus on, it's with Box. If you do that every single month, then that's for August, September, October, November, December, that's 6.6 stars, right? For every month you sell 2,500. If you do it for 6 months, that's also 6 stars. You almost earn the trip just doing those two things. So if you can do a party a week, a bag party a week, an online shopping link a week, something like that every single week. And I mean, think about it. If you could get one friend every week to have their own shopping link, have their own bag party, take it to work, get orders, do some type of incentive if they get to 500 PRV, be aggressive with it now. Don't wait till it comes to December and you're like, I need 7 stars and I wish I would have pushed in August. So push now. And then know that along the way, if you can get a new person to join and get them active, that's a star. If you can also get them certified, that's another star. So if you get one new recruit to join and you get them 2 certified, that's 2 stars just on that one recruit. So if you got 4 or 5 recruits, say you got 5 new recruits, all the certified, that's 10 stars.
Hey, I just had a really brilliant, I think, idea.
Yeah.
So I just had someone today message me and say, I need a Christmas shop. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to turn you down. I don't Christmas shop in August, but you certainly can. And I said, what's your budget? It was for 2 people, $100 per person. They should probably just spend $9 more, join, put that under them, and then I've got myself a star.
100%. And then
So
they're $100.
Just Christmas shoppers.
Yeah, and then they're $100. They're $200 if it's for 2 people. They're making commission off of it. So
yeah,
they're spending $200. They're spending, 200 if whatever their PRV is minus the commission. So then they can spend a little bit more.
Yes.
No, I think that's great. Always got to be thinking. Oh, yes. Yeah. Brittany, do you have a question?
No, I was going to say, an idea. If you have a party and make it 1,000, like help that person either have an in-person party or the bag party. Just make it last long enough where they can get 1,000 and flip that to them. So that's going to be them joining 1 point and then 1,000 certified. So obviously that's you putting your time into someone, but 2 points.
Yeah. So. I mean, and if you kind of do it front heavy, Brittany, I mean, Brittany's such a great recruiter too. Brittany's like me. When Incentive Trips comes out, she goes in like competitor mode. And like, I do well the other months. Like last month I sold like 1,500. So I'm not just sitting on a log, but when it becomes incentive time, I'm like eyes on the prize. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. And Brittany's all like that too. But I mean, it makes perfect sense. If you can, I would if you can, I would really, really focus heavy on sponsoring August, September, October, and really get them going. That way you have a full 5 or 6 months to get them to certified. Because the longer you wait to really, and you need a sponsor every month, but if you can really, really focus on it the next couple months, the longer you have to get them there, the longer you have to get, 2 points off of each recruit versus waiting and kind of dragging your feet to see if you need any of the recruits or things like that. There are so many people, guys, right now that need extra money. And there's so many people right now that is so paycheck to paycheck. You guys probably are too. I mean, most people in America are paycheck to paycheck. And we went to Michigan this last week for golf. It's insane how much gas is in Michigan. Oh my gosh, it was like $1.50 more than in Oklahoma. And I'm like, that makes a huge difference when you drive a huge bus, Expedition Ford Max like I do.
What is your gas price?
Ours is $3.50 right now.
I think we just paid $4.59 a gallon.
Yes, Michigan was the same. It was I saw it to like $4.75. And guys, that's not 100% natural gas. That's like whatever, where there's 10% mixed or whatever.
Try being in Canada. It's $1.70 to $2 a liter. So there's 4 liters in a gallon.
$1.75. Oh my gosh, so like $7 a gallon.
Yeah.
Holy moly. So yeah, I mean, I think it's really important in these times to, like, when you do instant pay, take a picture of your instant pay. And if it's $50, if it's $100, say, I am so thankful that I have a business where I can just cash out any day I want and it can help pay for my gas. Because a lot of people don't know that we have instant pay. And that's really going to hook like the Gen X in. Start being very, very aware of people posting on Facebook about gas prices or about grocery prices. And that's when you shoot a message and say, hey, I'm right there with you. I just want to say I'm very thankful that, Scentsy does have an instant pay where I can go collect orders one day and get paid the next. Let me know if you're interested in something like that. It could help pay for gas when you need a new, tank of gas. So be posting things like that get people thinking. If you're never posting about the opportunity of instant pay, if you're never posting about what your commissions are doing for you, then you may not be triggering those ideas within your friends or family. So I love it. Just the other day I saw, I think it was Callie Pritchard posted about instant pay, and she posted before, and she had a couple comments of people interested in joining just from her post. So start thinking about that, start planting seeds. Diesel is $4.89 to $5 in Texas right now. Wow. That's great. How much, Kelsey, does your husband, it's diesel for his truck, right? How much is his gas?
Over $5.50.
All right. What else, Kelsey, do you have to add to this? And then don't leave because I'm going to draw for 2 Amazon gift cards.
I don't have anything to add to this, other than I just think if you put your head down and work, it's very doable.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm doing random.org. So Kelsey, if you have anything to add or anyone has anything to ask.
I just want to add, I shared this with my teammates today, and I just think it's good advice that I tell myself all the time in incentive period time. And it's that, like, legitly you put your blinders up and like don't think, like, if you get $30 order, great, get another one. And like, just compete with yourself. Like, and don't think that it's not possible. If you put the negative thoughts in your head, it's never going to be possible. You can only tell the truth to yourself. So just don't think about, did I get an order today? Did I not get an order today? Oh my gosh, somebody said no to me. Just put your shades on and go, girl. That's all I gotta tell. I tell myself that all the time.
I'm a big person who says, are you scared to offer someone a piece of gum? And they tell you no. No. So why are we scared to offer this opportunity to someone? And that's something I have to tell myself all the time, because 10 years later, I'm still the person that's like, oh no, that person wouldn't want to join, so I'm not going to ask them.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
But I would ask them if they wanted a piece of gum and wouldn't be scared
Yeah.
if they no.
And especially right now, I mean, there are so many people right now that they need that extra boost. And so I'm like, why are we afraid? Like, and especially right now with the instant pay, I mean, that if we want some Gen Zs on our hands or on our downlines and underneath us, like they're Postmating for instant pay. They're door dashing for instant pay. Right. And that's hard work. Right. beg to differ that Scentsy is not as hard as having to go out and wait at restaurants and shop grocery lists and things like that. We really, really need to be marketing that. All right, our two winners tonight. Sorry, Kelsey, one of them was you, but I'm going to redraw.
Rude.
Teresa Jensen and Caitlin. I don't know what Caitlin that is because it just says Caitlin on the thing. But I'm going to put my number in the actually I'm gonna put my email in the chat. And Caitlin and Teresa Jensen, please email me. It's nursejackie83@yahoo.com. Please email me your phone number and I'm going to shoot you your gift card. So that's when you know it's random. I don't even know who Caitlin is, guys. I literally just did random.org. So hopefully Caitlin and Teresa saw that. Okay, I hope they did. Okay. So email me and I'll get you your gift card. And then, but I'm so glad that you guys got on tonight. I really, really hope that you guys push. Teresa's on still. Yay. I really hope that you push to get all 15 stars. Before I leave, I would love to get one person's take that's earned a trip before on what they think compared to like last year's, the year before on earning this, like what they think about it. Because I always say it's more doable, but you guys are probably tired of me saying that. Patty, what do you think?
I'll go.
Or Tiffany, yes, go for it.
Okay. I have been a consultant for almost 15 years and I have only earned one trip. And that was to Greece. And I was told if I could earn Greece, I could earn any trip. And I can tell you, I was in the mindset last year. I was like, oh, it's just Mexico. It's not that big of a deal. I don't really, whatever. And I was in a place that I let other people influence me to think, oh, that's not a really cool trip. You can just go do that on your own. So I didn't work my business. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am working my business and I'm taking my team with me.
Yes, you are, girl.
Y'all are going.
Yes, you are. I love it.
So
I love it.
Yeah, I will tell anybody and everybody, like if I feel I can do this, I feel you can do it too. So I feel like it is very obtainable. And I'm gonna be real mad at myself if I don't get it, but it will be because I didn't work it, not because somebody else didn't do it for me.
That said, let's go, Sister Bree Wallace said, don't make me tear up.
Can I add something?
Absolutely.
I've earned, well, even when we could earn leadership, that was always fun. So I think I've earned 14 trips now, I think is in my 11 and a half years, something like that. And I had a really good thing, like it's just automatic. And then the trip to Alaska, I had to earn 3 months. I was in region 3, and then I had to earn the rest of the trip after I moved to region 1 and had to start my customer base over. So for me to earn that trip blew my mind. Like, I'm like, oh my God. But I also knew I had a good head start from region 3, right? So then the next year, was that Greece? No. Yes. Because Greece and then Mexico. Yeah. Okay. So then Greece happened and Turkey. And again, my customer base, I was only at like 100, like, because my goal every year was to double my customer base. So I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to try to make it work. Like every trip, that's the same thing I say. I'm like, here we go. And I put it on my letterboard warmer. I'm going here for free, and it sits in my room every day, and I look at it, and I think I skated by with 5 points over.
Yeah.
But I did it. And then came Mexico. Same thing, kind of like I was just kind of like every year I just try to double my customer base. So that's always my goal since I've moved regions. But if I can do that starting from scratch and not knowing really anybody anymore in America from living overseas that long, anybody can do this. And I really just wanted to share that because, some people think, well, you've been in it for so long. I'm like, yeah, not always the same. So I think this one's really nice. The biggest conundrum I'm actually facing is I have dreamt of Africa and I missed it by like 2 spots the last time.
Patty.
But the problem is if everybody I love and know earns Iceland, I'm like, I'm gonna want to go to Iceland. Plus I've bitched to Orville and Heidi every single year. about the weather choices. And so I'm like, I feel obligated to go to Iceland, but I really want to go hear lions. So we'll see. But yeah, so you can do this. You just got to focus, Grasshopper.
You do. Jamie Solon's even posted in the comments that she's been in 17 years, and this is probably the most doable in the last, long time. No, Laura, if you get a new recruit, and they get active for the first time between August and January, you get a star. If that same recruit goes to certified, you get another star on them. So that's 2. So think about it like this, any new recruit that you sponsor and that you get them to certified, then one of those months they go active, that's 2 points. So yes, 2 points. Yep. So that's why it's so important to sponsor. So I know we went on long tonight, but it's all about the trip, and the trips are fun. So I'm going to post all these examples I have on earning it. I'm going to post all these cool flyers. I'm going to post this recording, and I'm going to post, someone said that video of earning the trip.
The FAQ.
Oh, yes. Yes. Can you post the FAQ, Kelsey? I don't have that one.
Did.
Oh, you did? Okay. And then I'm going to find the YouTube version of the trip to Iceland. Someone said it's on YouTube. It's probably better than my recorded version with Jason Furlan's head right in the middle of it. So I'm going to try to find that. I'm going to post all this tonight, all the recording tonight. But I just want to say, thank you so much for getting on tonight. I just really appreciate you guys. It's fun to see the spark back in Leslie and Daryl's eyes and Brittany's eyes, and Emily's always sparkling. But it's fun to see Tiffany claimed she's going to earn it tonight. So I hope that you guys all are in that headspace, and I hope we all get to go have drinks, either virgin or non-virgin, on this cruise together. So, all right. Well, love you guys. Kelsey, do you have anything you want to end with?
Nope. See you next week.
Yep. See you next Monday. It's going to be great. You're going to want to be on. Don't miss it. And I will send you the 2 winners their gift cards, and we'll see you next Monday.
Bye.
Yeah.